Hello and welcome to a new episode of 7 Facts. Here we talk about the hidden and unknown facts of every territory, state or country of the world. There are also some history videos too, so if you're interested in such things, please subscribe. Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, also known by his anglicized name Mecklenburg-West Pomerania, is one of Germany's 16 states. Its name might be a mouthful, but this is in fact one of Germany's most pristine states. It has 3 of Germany's 14 national parks, the country's 2 largest islands, Rügen and Usedom, and about 2,000 kilometers of shoreline along the Baltic Sea. It's not the most populated state either. In fact, it's the least densely populated German state and the least industrialized. It also houses some 2,000 palaces and castles. Thanks to these assets, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern is one of the top favorites among tourists in Germany. The history of these lands stretches back thousands of years. Human settlement in the area of modern Mecklenburg and Vorpommern began after the Ice Age, about 10,000 BC. What's left over are over 1,000 megalith tombs, erected as burial sites by the so-called Neolithic Funnelbeaker people. The German history of these lands began about 2,000 years ago, when Germanic tribes were first recorded here. Slavs were also dominant, and Vikings also established trade posts, but ultimately it was the Germanic settlements that lasted the most. The history of the modern state of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern began after World War II. The state was established in 1945 after the war had ended, through the merger of the historic regions of Mecklenburg and the Prussian Western Pomerania. This merger was done by the Soviet military administration in Allied-occupied Germany. Mecklenburg-Vorpommern became part of the German Democratic Republic, or East Germany, in 1947, but was dissolved 4 years later during some administrative reforms. Mecklenburg-Vorpommern was re-established in 1990 following the German reunification and became one of the Federal Republic of Germany's new states. With over 2,000 lakes, almost 2,000 kilometers of coastline, and with its rivers and freshwater lagoons, Mecklenburg-Western Pomerania is any nature lover's paradise. The state's Baltic coastline, with its beautiful bays and beaches, attracts massive numbers of tourists each year. 3 of Germany's 14 national parks, as well as several hundred nature conservation areas, are in Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. And as I said earlier, nearly 2,000 castles, palaces and manor houses exist in Mecklenburg-Vorpommern as a reminder of its rich and long history. Schwerin is the capital and second largest city of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. It was first mentioned in 1018 as Werdenburg and was granted city rights in 1160 by Henry the Lion, thus it is the oldest city of the state. Schwerin is globally known for its stunning Schwerin Palace, situated on an island in Lake Schwerin. The palace was one of the main residences of the Dukes and Grand Dukes of Mecklenburg until 1918, and it is the official seat of the state parliament since 1990. The city also has a largely intact old town, thanks to only minor damage in World War II, making it an excellent tourist spot. Schwerin might be the capital, but it's another city, the largest one in the state, that's much more known: Rostock. A Hanseatic trading city, Rostock was granted city rights in the 13th century and since then has been a nexus point for trade, learning and shipbuilding on the Baltic. Despite its prominent stature, the city was not spared during World War II. In the war, Rostock was subjected to repeated and increasingly heavy bombing attacks, especially by the British Royal Air Force. Thankfully, a lot of its heritage was spared, like the medieval riches of the brick Gothic Marienkirche, Renaissance-era merchant houses, and a long stretch of the city's defensive walls going back to the 13th century. While part of East Germany, Rostock was the #1 port of the country, a status the city lost once Germany was reunified. Not one, but 2 of Europe's and the world's oldest universities lie in Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. The University of Greifswald was founded in 1456, but teaching started in 1436, teaching matters of theology, philosophy, medicine and law. And an even older university is that of Rostock. Founded in 1419, the University of Rostock was only the fifth such institution established in the Holy Roman Empire, and has been in continuous operation since then. It's been associated with 5 Nobel laureates, and is one of the most prestigious higher education institutions in Europe. These were 7 facts about Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave your comments downstairs and do check me out on Facebook and Twitter. If you want to support me, consider becoming a patron. You'll find the link in the description. I hope to see you next time. Bye.